quickly, let's go to Mo. He's a Manchester United fan. Mo, what you obviously, we can see what you said there about Lukaku. You don't think he's good enough. Do you think Thomas Tuchel?
The only one smiling right now, boys, is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, mate. It's the only decision he made right at Man United. That's what I'm going to say. Unbelievable, disgusting, despicable behaviour from someone who earned so much money, who brought him back from where he first started, got his name from, £97.5 million worth of rubbish. Unbelievably shocking behaviour. If I was him, take a leaf out of some of the strikers who've been put on the bench, turn it round and make their name back on the pitch. That's what you're meant to be doing, not whinging and moaning because you're not picked every single week. It's absolutely pathetic, childish behaviour. Should grow up, walk away from football and become a pundit if he thinks he can only just have opinions, because he's not worth football money. I'm sorry to say. It's embarrassing. And I'm, as a Man United fan, sorry to be on and on, but as a Man United fan, I'm so happy to finally see a point proven once in the last 3 years. If there's anything we won, it's probably that.
I get what you're saying, Mo. In obviously what he's done, he deserves obviously to be punished because you can't come out and give open interviews. But he is one of the on his day he is one of the best centre forwards around. I know he had a bad time at United.
I don't disagree, but maybe in Italy, mate, but not in the Premier League.
But when he was at United, his first season, he was good, really good. It just went sour the second season.
It was good because he got his way, but that's just childish. If the minute he doesn't get his way, he stops playing football, then what kind of football professional are you? I'm not being rude, mate. There's many players who've been on the bench who've actually better than Lukaku, who even who have been dismissed by the manager and still came back to prove it. So what does he have to prove? What does he have to say about that? Because there's much more better strikers than him. Let's be honest. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in his prime was never a full man, a 90-minute man. He was a 20-minute man. And let's be honest, he still made a legendary career out of that. Not playing 90 minutes, but he still made a team effort, right or wrong?
Yeah, I hear that, Mo. Listen, that's a really good call. I mean, I'm not having that Lukaku's average, but what he's done now, of course, it is childish and he does deserve to be punished. But he's still a very good centre forward.
You two seem very animated about these quotes, and Mo did as well. I've got them in front of me, okay? So let me just read these here. This is what Lukaku actually said in the interview, which was 3 weeks ago, okay? And I do think all interviews should really be contemporaneous. I don't think they should hold on to an interview for 3 weeks and then put it out when the narrative has clearly changed, okay? But this is what he said. After 2 years in Italy, in which I worked a lot at Inter with trainers and nutritionists, I am physically fine. I think we all agree with that. He's a much better specimen, a much better athlete now than he was when he left Manchester United. I'm not happy with the situation. This is normal. I think you would agree with that. When you two weren't playing, you wouldn't have liked it. Yeah. I think the coach has chosen to play with another system, which he had. He was playing with a false number 9 when you've got a £97 million striker on the bench. I just have to not give up and continue to work and be professional. I'm not happy with the situation, but I'm a worker and I must not give up. Then he talks about his relationship with the Inter fans. I think part of the reason he did the interview with Italian television was to try and appease them over the way he left the club. And he says he would like to go back one day, not at the end of his career. He's not saying he wants to go back now, by the way.
Yeah, but how old is he? 29? I think he's 29, 28, 29.
He's 28.
So that when he says not in his prime, when he wants to go in his prime, not when he's at the end of his career, that's pretty much now.
I kind of agree with you, Cookie.
He says he regrets leaving, but what I'm asking you is, what has he actually said in that interview that is that bad? Has he said, I want to leave? Has he said, I want to leave?
He's publicly stated that he's not happy.
He's not happy because he's not playing.
It was one game. At that particular moment, it was one game.
But if I spoke to you after you've been dropped against your old club, because I think we have to take that into the equation, he wanted to prove a point against Manchester United. And if I said to you in an interview, how are you feeling right now? Well, I'm not happy because I want to play. The coach is playing a non-striker in my position. Is that bad?
I kind of got to back your teammates as well, though, because he's not only saying that he's not happy, he's not playing. He's the players that have come in for him. He's basically saying they shouldn't be playing. He should.
Also, the Chelsea.
Well, he's right.
Yeah, but the Chelsea.
Have you seen Kai Havertz play as a false number 9?
He's good.
Is he?
He is good. He's a good player. But is the Chelsea? My thing is, did Chelsea sanction the interview?
No.
So that there, all of a sudden, you're looking for trouble.
I agree with Cookie. I think it was naive.
Did neither of you ever do an unsolicited interview in your career?
I'll give you this one time. I blew up one time. I was at Aston Villa. When me and Lambert had fallen out, I'd scored the equaliser against West Brom. Wasn't supposed to speak to the press. Still spoke to the press, but I still didn't.
What happened?
I don't think anything happened. I just didn't play, obviously. But me and Lambert had fallen out by then.
You didn't play.
I don't think his comments are as bad as they've been made out to be.